Have you ever wondered what foods could be harming your kidneys? Every day, we consume a variety of foods, some of which, unbeknownst to us, can wreak havoc on our kidneys. Our kidneys are the unsung heroes of our bodies, working tirelessly to filter waste, regulate our blood pressure, and maintain a balance of essential nutrients. However, they are not invincible. Certain foods laced with harmful substances can strain and damage these vital organs. Imagine your kidneys as a sieve, filtering out the bad to keep the good. Now imagine pouring sand into that sieve, over and over. That's what some foods do to our kidneys. It's not an immediate effect, but over time, the damage can mount, leading to serious health complications. So, the question is, are you unknowingly contributing to this damage with your diet? Stay tuned to learn about the top 5 foods that could be damaging your kidneys. Before that, please like and subscribe the channel so that we can create more amazing content for you. So let's start. First on our list is foods high in sodium. Sodium, a major component of salt, is a staple in many of our diets. But did you know that an excess of sodium can play havoc with your kidneys? The kidneys are like waste management superstars of our bodies. They filter out toxins, excess salts, and urea, a nitrogen-based waste created by cell metabolism. Sodium is essential for maintaining the balance of fluids in our bodies. However, when we consume too much sodium, our kidneys struggle to eliminate the excess. This can lead to water retention, which results in increased blood volume. And when the blood volume is too high, it puts pressure on the heart and blood vessels, leading to high blood pressure. Over time, high blood pressure can cause the kidneys to function less efficiently, or even lead to kidney disease. Now, you might be thinking, I don't add extra salt to my meals, so I'm safe, right? Not so fast. Many common foods are surprisingly high in sodium. Let's take a look at a few examples. First up, we've got processed meats. Think bacon, ham, sausages, and deli meats. These are often cured, seasoned, and preserved with salt. A single serving can contain more than half of your daily recommended intake of sodium. Next, we have canned soups and packaged broths. While they might be your go-to comfort foods, they are typically loaded with sodium. Some brands contain as much as 40% of your daily limit in just 1 cup. And don't forget about fast foods and snacks. A single slice of pizza or a bag of chips can send your sodium levels soaring. So what's the solution? Start by checking food labels for sodium content. Opt for fresh, unprocessed foods whenever possible. And remember, your taste buds can adapt to less salty foods over time. So consider reducing your sodium intake for better kidney health. After all, your kidneys are working tirelessly to keep you healthy. It's only fair we do our part to help them out. Next up, we have processed foods. You might be wondering, what's the connection between processed foods and our kidneys? Well, let's dive in and find out. Processed foods are, quite simply, foods that have been altered from their natural state for convenience, longevity, or taste. This includes a wide range of items from canned vegetables and ready-made meals to biscuits and fast food. But what makes them a potential hazard to our kidneys is not just the processing itself, but what's added during that processing. The first culprit is sodium, also known as salt. It's added in high quantities to processed foods to enhance flavor and preserve the product. While our bodies do need some sodium to function properly, too much of it can cause high blood pressure, a leading cause of kidney disease. Consuming excessive sodium puts a strain on the kidneys as they work harder to remove the surplus from our bodies. But sodium isn't the only concern. Processed foods can also be high in phosphorus. While phosphorus is an essential mineral, it's often added to processed foods in a form that's easily absorbed by our bodies. This can lead to an overload of phosphorus, causing damage to the kidneys over time. To top it off, processed foods often pack a high-calorie punch with low nutritional value, potentially leading to obesity, another risk factor for kidney disease. So, what are some common processed foods to be wary of? From canned soup and frozen dinners to processed meats and fast food, these everyday items are often loaded with sodium, phosphorus, and empty calories. Now, we're not saying you should completely eliminate processed foods from your diet. After all, convenience is a part of our modern lives. However, it's important to make mindful choices. Opt for low-sodium versions when available, and balance your diet with plenty of fresh, whole foods. Remember, whole foods are always a healthier choice. They not only provide essential nutrients without the added sodium and phosphorus, but they also help maintain a healthy weight, contributing to overall kidney health. So the next time you reach for that ready-made meal or can of soup, think about your kidneys. They'll thank you for it. A third on our list are foods that are high in sugar. Sugar, while delicious and addictive, can have a detrimental effect on your kidneys. When consumed in excessive amounts, sugar can lead to obesity, which is a leading risk factor for kidney disease. It can also cause high blood pressure, another kidney-damaging factor. Take a moment to consider some of the foods you may eat on a daily basis. That bowl of cereal you had for breakfast, the soda you sipped on during lunch, or the candy bar you indulged in for a late-night snack, they all pack a heavy sugar punch. And it's not just the obvious culprits. Sugar hides in many foods where you'd least expect it. Ketchup, for instance, can contain up to 1 teaspoon of sugar per tablespoon. And that healthy yogurt you had for breakfast, it might contain as much sugar as a candy bar. Highly sweetened foods are everywhere, lurking in our pantries and refrigerators, and they're not doing our kidneys any favors. They cause our blood sugar levels to spike, which can lead to insulin resistance, a condition that can eventually cause kidney damage. But let's not demonize sugar completely. It's all about balance. Our bodies need some sugar for energy, but the key is moderation. And when you do consume sugar, try to get it from natural sources. This brings us to a sweet solution: fruits. Fruits, like apples, bananas, and berries, are naturally sweet and packed with fiber, which helps regulate the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. They can satisfy your sweet tooth without putting your kidneys at risk. So the next time you're about to reach for a sugary snack, consider swapping it out for a piece of fruit. Your kidneys will thank you. Remember, it's not about completely eliminating these foods from our diets, but rather about making smarter choices and eating them in moderation. Opt for naturally sweet foods like fruits for a healthier option. Last but not least, alcohol. Now, we all love the occasional indulgence in a glass of our favorite drink, but when it comes to those precious kidneys, alcohol can be a formidable adversary. How, you ask? Well, let's delve into this a bit. Alcohol, while a source of enjoyment for many, can be a silent saboteur of kidney health when consumed excessively. This is because alcohol is a toxin that puts a lot of pressure on the kidneys and liver to filter it out of the blood. When you consume alcohol in large quantities, your kidneys are working overtime to rid your body of this toxin, which can lead to damage in the long run. Moreover, alcohol causes dehydration. As we know, water is the kidney's best friend. Dehydration means your kidneys have to work even harder to filter out toxins, which can lead to kidney stones and eventually kidney failure. But don't worry, we're not asking you to give up your favorite tipple altogether. It's all about moderation. The key here is to understand and stick to the recommended limits for alcohol consumption. For men, this is typically up to 2 standard drinks a day, and for women, it's 1 standard drink a day. Of course, these guidelines may vary depending on factors like age, overall health, and personal tolerance. So it's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional on what's best for you. Remember, alcohol should be a guest in your life, not a permanent resident. It's fine to enjoy a drink now and then, but make sure it's not at the expense of your kidney health. So next time you're at a party or having a night in with a bottle of your favorite beverage, remember your kidneys. They're working hard to keep you healthy, and they deserve a break too. Drinking in moderation is key to maintaining kidney health. Let's raise a glass to that, and to our kidneys, the unsung heroes of our bodies. So there you have it, the top 5 foods that could be harming your kidneys. With all those possible threats to your kidney health, it's time to take a step back and reassess your diet. Remember, foods high in sodium, processed foods, highly sweetened items, and alcohol can all lead to kidney damage over time. It's not just about avoiding these foods, but also about making healthier choices. Incorporate more fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins into your meals. Stay hydrated and keep your sodium intake in check. This isn't just about protecting your kidneys. It's about overall health and well-being. And if you're struggling to make these changes, don't hesitate to seek professional help. There are dietitians and nutritionists who can guide you through this journey. Remember, your health is an investment, not an expense. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more health tips.